So turning to browsers then, and I've got to say, I haven't been particularly adventurous in my choice of browser when I switched to Android. And in part, that's because, as like many browsers, the one I am using is cross-platform. I was using it on Windows and on Mac, so I stuck with it when I transitioned to Android last year. And that browser is Google Chrome. So it's already on your phone. I'll show you briefly what the Chrome window looks like. I've got to say, I'm not someone who likes a lot of open tabs, so I have cleared out all my tabs. So I'll show you a few things that you might want to go and take a look at. That the advantage, of course, of having a cross browser platform, it doesn't need to be Chrome, many of them are cross-platform, is that autofill information is saved, and bookmarks and history. Well, bookmarks certainly are going to be synchronized across devices. You know, if you trust Chrome to save your passwords, and I know some don't, but if you do, then obviously, and you allow autofill, then that will all be saved. But I will go into the Chrome window, just unlocking my phone.
Chrome. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to long press. Actions available. Use swipe up then right to view. Chrome. New tab. Button. Double tap to activate. Zero open tabs. Tap to switch tabs. Button. More options. Button. So a very uncluttered interface at the minute. We'll just have a look before I go to a web page and open it up. We will just have a look at the more options section here. It's in the top right hand corner to save you swiping to it. Zero open tabs. Tap to switch tab. More options. Button. Pop-up window. New tab and list. New incognito tab.
Incognito tab, that is a private window essentially. So if you want to browse more anonymously, I won't say anonymously, obviously it is Chrome, but more anonymously, you can select an incognito tab, and then history and all the rest of it won't be saved. Obviously it's not the same as a VPN or anything like that. You know, your internet service provider, for instance, will still know where you've been, but there are reasons you might want to use an incognito tab. The main reason I do it is if I need to visit a website where I want to log in again to a different account, and that way there are no cookies or things loaded. You know, I'm not automatically logged in, so incognito tab is useful there.
Close all tabs. Disabled. Settings.
And Chrome settings. The Chrome settings here aren't that dissimilar to Chrome settings elsewhere. I'll take a brief look in, but I'm not going to go through all the different subcategories, but we'll have a brief look at settings.
Settings. Navigate up. Button. Settings. Open feedback. New and Google. Edit and list. Edward Green. For Green. Sync. Sync is on. Sync. Google services.
I talked about sync. Sync is on, so all that information is being synchronized across my Chromes. To do that, you will need to sign into Chrome with your Google account on your various devices. But once that's done, you will be synced.
Basics. Edit. Search engine. Google. Search passwords. Payment methods. Addresses and more.
So all these autofill things.
Privacy and security. Safety check. Notifications. Theme. Advanced. Heading. Homage. On. Homage. Accessibility. Site settings. Double tap. Languages. Light mode. Off. Downloads. About Chrome. Double tap to activate.
Now I haven't. I said I wasn't going to dive into the settings, but I will go into accessibility, mainly because I haven't been into it before, so I don't actually know what's in it.
Accessibility. 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 Navigate up. Accessibility. Helmet feedback. Text scaling 100%. Drag the slider until you can read this comfortably. Text 33%. Slider. Force enable zoom. Override a website's request to prevent zooming in. Not ticked. Tick. Simplified view for web pages. Offer to show articles in simplified view when supported. Not ticked. Tick box. Double tap to activate.
So simplified view is an option that can make a reading experience a little easier. What it seeks to do, where it's present, is to strip out some of the other website content, so you are just left with the article that you want to read. Is called Reader on Safari. It will be called other things in other browsers. Here it's called simplified view. I typically don't use it, so I keep it off.
Simplified view for open tabs. Recommended when talkback or switch access are on. Tick box.
So it's on for open tabs there, but not
simplified view for web pages. Offer to show articles in simplified view when supported. Not tick.
Not sort of in the other one by default. And then you've got captions. So I'm going to back out of here and we'll pull up a website.
New tab button.
So I'll go to new tab.
Search or type web address. Edit box and list.
And in the edit
Search type
field,
web address. Edit box. Out of list.
once
Show
you are in
image.
the edit
Use the
field,
keyboard.
swiping to the right
Tab, hold the long press. Editing options available. Use swipe up 10 right to view.
will take you through various suggestions that Chrome has. And again, you can control that in settings. So I'm just going to go to the BBC site.
E, port, W, voice.com. E, W, W, X, S, W, full stop, X, the keyboard. E, limited voice, E, C, O, dot, X, C, dot, O, dot, U, full stop, O.UK slash football, C, O, up slash, O, dot, up slash, full stop, up slash football, U, K slash, K, K, slash football.
And you'll hear TalkBack merrily reading out the Chrome suggestions. I'm just going to load the page.
5%, progress bar, keyboard hidden, 70%, BBC, home, web view, 70%, BBC, homepage, web view.
So if you've heard about web views, Warren talked about those. Now it's worth here exploring your options, your TalkBack granularities to see what you have and what you can move by, as that will make web navigation a little easier.
Links, controls, headings, swipe up or swipe down lines, headings. So
you've got links, controls, and headings by default. I'm going to move by heading for now. This is with the on-screen keyboard without having changed anything in settings. So links, controls, and headings. So I'm going to swipe down.
Accessibility links. Rio police accused of executing suspects in raid. Heading 3 link. It felt like a scene from a horror movie. Heading 3 link. German call to ban Jewish star at COVID demos. Heading 3 link. The interstellar voyagers that visited our sun. Heading 3 link.
So these are the various news articles on the BBC website. We could open one up and have a look at it.
Visited our sun. 70%. The visitors from deep space baffling scientists. BBC Future. Web view. 80%. Accessibility links. Heading 2. Skip to content. Link.
We'll skip to content and see what we pulled
Navigation.
up.
Main. Region. The visitors from deep space baffling scientists. Image credit. Alamy. Future. Link. Collapsed. Open more navigation. The Great Beyond. Link. The Great Beyond. Physics. Link. The visitors from deep space baffling scientists. Share using email. Share on image credit. An artist's impression of the alien object Amuamua. Credit. 6 May 2021. As astronomers spent decades looking for objects from outside our own solar system. Then 2 arrived at once. When should we expect the next one? And what can they teach us?
So this is the article, slightly unusual for the BBC. It's not marked by heading level 1. Perhaps there's a video and it's not treated as a standard news article. But that is broadly how you would load a website in Chrome. Those are some of the navigation options offered.